Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, sorry I'm so late. Good lord. I don't know how to take this weird, breaking news off my thingy thing. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. This is me real on a weekend. Oh my god. I'm really trying to take this thing off. Is this doing it? Or. Hold on, I'm really trying to take this off. Is that it? If I can't take that little breaking news off, I'm so sorry. Okay, anyways, I don't think I could take it off. Hey guys! Oh my gosh. This is hey everyone, can't wait. I loved your guys' live, by the way. I really can't take that breaking news out. Well, breaking news, we are in a book club. You guys, remember to hit the like button. Yes, and like the live, you guys. I'm so sorry I'm late. I had to put on my face and. Ooh, oh my gosh. So he said, I'm here, even though I wanted to lay down. You can lay down, girl. It is okay. I do not mind. She said, lay down. What's that, right? Oh, let's see. Good evening. Good evening, Grace. How are you, my dear? Hey, Grace and Nicole from Delilah. Hey there, ma'am. Hello. Yes, right. First chapter of the book club. Breaking news. I'm so sorry I can't get this off the screen. I think it's there for you guys. I was trying. Share the goldfish meal, girl. I got the whole Costco size. If you want some, let's get it. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Nicole. Hello from Nicole Girl. Yes, no, I was really watching that live, and although you said you cannot see me, it says I cannot see you. Can you guys see me? Oh my goodness. If you can't see me, I said I can't even talk. She says I need to sign off and try. Okay. Cool. What did you get at Costco? I haven't gone yet. That was from last month's Costco. Um, I was supposed to go to Costco today, but I think I'm gonna go on Monday to Costco. If I don't know if they're open on Veterans Day or not, so yeah. Oh my god, my ear's acting up. Oh. Hello, sunshine. How are you? Hi, everybody. My first time going to a book club. Excited, all due to my chula Delilah. That is our chula amiga Delilah. Yes, thank you for coming here to the book club, Miss Sunshine Girl. Yes, I'm Felicia Marie B, live, indirect. Oh, Michelle, it's me. Okay. It's you, girl, and it is okay. I can see you. Okay, thank you, because I could see all of you guys. Absolutely. I see you, and I see you too, girl. Hey, sunshine. Glad to have you. Oh, book club is very fun. This right here is my therapy. I mean, of course, if you need a professional, get you a professional, girl. But this is what my daughter's therapist kind of described like meditation, like the original form of meditation is supposed to be like a group just letting it out. Like most people put it as like centering themselves and being one with yourself, but I guess the original form of meditation, I don't know. He has a college degree and I don't, so I kind of go based off of what he says. So yeah, it's like a meditation therapy for me, girl. Sunshine said, "Hey Nicole, be awesome, yes, girl." She said, "Hey, Delilah, Sunshine, losing it, Grace, Michelle, for the third live today. I'm so sorry everyone's lives are back to back, of course. But that means that you're having a good Saturday. Like, this is the weekend, everybody. I am never on a weekend because, disclaimer, my kids are here, husband's here, dad's here. So if at any point you hear a little toddler running around, a teenager running around, okay, I might have to pull one of these and be like, so that, you don't get to see everybody and their business. Please, if I have to stop, please be mindful. I got a whole household. I usually film whenever with these, at school, at home. I can't help it. I can't shut up. Ah! Don't ever feel like that. Oh my gosh, I love hearing you talk. Miss Linda, baby. See, Miss Linda is the queen of book clubs. She has been in a book club for decades, generations. So I love to see Miss Linda here. Yes, we aspire to be Miss Linda absolutely every day. Yes, I am finding my peeps. Oh, thank you. Definitely a safe space and a self-help therapy. Thanks, everyone. Absolutely. And that's all we really wanted. Delilah made this book club and is passionate about this book club because of how much it can help, how much we can relate. And what I love about the book club so much is that we can open up. No judgment, no nothing, no persecution. This is us and our raw. And I absolutely love it. Yes, Sunshine. I'm so glad you found us. Yes. Miss Linda, how's mom? Yes, how is your mommy, my dear? I know you cook for her on like big meals on a weekend. So how is your mama doing? We would love to see, we would love to hear. Oh, Sunshine, we love it. Yes, we love it. I'm having the blast, the blah. So it's getting me through the day. All these like, oh, good. I'm sorry you're having like that moment. We all have it. We all experience it, and that's totally okay. Sorry, my ear is acting up, but yeah, no, I'm glad we can be here for you for that. That's what we're here for, the community. The Hello the Bee family. Oh my gosh, I hope none of them come out to say hello today. Like, not in like I don't love them, but like they're a little wild, least to say. I'm back. Well, I'm glad you're back, girl. Today is the day of lives. These are the days of our lives. Yes. True, Felicia, I have a book club of ladies who enjoy this time together. To decompress. She said it the best. To decompress. This is what this is about. Decompression. Oh, I love it, Linda. Oh no, Sunshine, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm glad we can help, honestly. We are committed to live Saturday. Yes, Saturday Night Live. And not like the TV version, but the GLP-1 community version. Absolutely. Nicole says, hey, Linda. Live support Saturdays. Yes, live support Saturdays all day. Did you change your hair color? No. Oh my gosh. This is like my natural hair color coming out. So I usually do a soft black, but like it never stays. And under this sunlight, you can just see like the brown coming through. But I gotta do that again. Unless you tell me you don't like pickles. Yes, then I will judge because Delilah's a pickle posse, and we do love the pickles, absolutely. And we will judge if you don't like pickles. That's the only judgment we have here. You okay, Sunshine? What's going on? Yes, let us know. Hi, Delilah. I thought it was the lighting. Yeah, it is the lighting, girl. Gray's calling me out on my name with my hair. That's okay. Sunshine, we are here for you. Yeah, this is what we're here for. If you want to talk, if you don't want to talk, and that was as much as you wanted to disclaim, that's okay as long as you're letting that out. This is an outlet of release, that's okay. If you want to say it, you don't, totally fine. I cook every day for my mom. She's doing well. Thanks for asking. Good. I know you cook. You cook good for your mom too. You cook delicious, honey. I know she loves her food. I need to catch up. What's the book? So today is chapter 1, and the book is called Let Them by Mel Robbins. Let me pull it up real quick. I'm having it on an Audible so that you guys can listen along. If you want to have your own, Audible, if you want to have your own copy just to have it, you can. Delilah told me to go through Audible so we can listen ahead of time before the book club comes. But if you don't, that's okay. 1 week will be on my channel on Saturday, and then like chapter 1's here, and then chapter 2 will be with Delilah's next Saturday, and then chapter 3 would be with me, and then 4, and so on and so forth. So we were just going to go back and forth with that. But if you happen to like miss it, you can watch the replay and whatnot, or you could have it for yourself. Totally up to you. So this is what the book looks like. Oh my gosh, there you go. Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. So I'm doing Audible so you guys can hear along. And you can stop, you can make comments and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, she was just explaining it. Oh my gosh. The book is Let Them by Mel Robbins. Yes, today is the first chapter. No need to catch up. This is the first chapter. Absolutely. Hi, Nicole. Let's see. Hello, Queen Bee. Buzz, buzz. Spreading kindness across the land. Absolutely. It's rough in these streets lately. Oh my gosh. I relate to that a lot lately. Yeah. It has been rough. But today, in this moment, we can just decompress about things, you know? Just kind of soothe ourselves just for, even if it's this moment. That's what I love about this book club. Nicole, I think it's perimenopause and change in the season. I don't relate, but I can understand. Could be sunshine. I'm sorry, babe. Praying for relief. Absolutely praying for relief. Well, we are all here for you. Absolutely. I wish I got Meals on Wheels, but yes, Meals on Wheels by Miss Linda, girl. Charge extra though, cause shit, that is some good food. Losing Grace says, "Hi, Mia." Hi, Miss Linda. Thank you, everyone. I'll catch up and be prepared for the next book club check-in. I have Audible too. Oh, great, you got Audible. And then I know the longer you have Audible, you can get like free tokens. So I got this book for free from the tokens that I had used. I have 2 tokens, and this is only 1 token. So if that helps. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Mia. Such a great book. Oh, you've read it before? This is my first time. This is my first time hearing it out loud right now, so that is great that you love it. Yes, if you do not have an Audible subscription if you have not had an Audible subscription in the past, you can get the book for free for signing up, then cancel after you select it if you want. Then the book is yours forever. Thank you for explaining that better than I could. Exactly right, yes. Miss Linda said, "Hi, Grace." And then Miss Mimi, honey, said, "Hey, Grace." Okay, so I'm going to start chapter 1 right now. If everybody's, good and going. I got a notebook. I'm going to write some notes. And then periodically I'll pause, because this chapter is, let's see. Oh my gosh, I got to restart it. Okay. 27 minutes long, 14 seconds. So I'll pause in between and we can discuss kind of like just the things that you want to talk about, things that you related to, connected to throughout it. I'll read these last ones. She said, "Hey, Mia. Amazon Prime will let you read it for free on your Kindle too." I did that too. Look at Miss Linda. I'm telling you, the queen of the book club. Absolutely. There's also a free audiobook here on YouTube. Yeah, just type in the title. If that's how you want to do it. I know that's what some people were doing on the last live. In the last book we had, The Mountain Is You, you could just go through it through YouTube. Yeah, they have it there for free. Dang, Miss Linda, all those secrets. See? Yeah, no, she's dedicated to the books. Absolutely. Oh, yes, thanks. Oh, yes, thanks, Grace, for the reminder. Yes. Hiya, girl. Miss JC. Okay, so I'm going to press play. Let me know if you could hear it, if you want it faster. I'll pause it and rewind it, whatever you want. Also, again, I apologize for the breaking news. I don't know where it's at for you guys, but yeah. So I'm going to press play, guys. There we go.
Chapter 1. Stop wasting your life on things you can't control. If you're struggling to change your life, achieve your goals, or just feel a little happier, I need you to hear this. The problem isn't you. The problem is the power you unknowingly give to other people. We all do it, often without realizing it. You make the mistake of thinking that if you just say the right thing, then everyone will be satisfied. If you bend over backwards, maybe your spouse won't be so disappointed all the time. If you're friendly enough at work, maybe your coworkers will like you more. And if you keep the peace, maybe your family will stop judging you. I know this because I've lived it. I've spent years trying to be everything for everyone else and thinking that if I could just do enough or say the right things and keep everyone happy, I'd finally feel good about myself. But what happens instead? Oh my gosh, you only work harder, you bend further, you shrink yourself smaller, and still someone's disappointed. Still someone criticizes. Still you're the one that's left feeling like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm here to help you take your power back and stop wasting your time and your energy and your happiness trying to control things you can't control, like other people's opinions, moods, or actions, and instead focus on the one thing you can control, you. And you want to know the remarkable thing? When you stop managing everyone else, you'll realize you have a lot more power than you thought. You've just unknowingly been giving it away. Let me introduce you to the simplest and most life-changing idea I have ever discovered. I call it the let them theory. What is the let them theory? The let them theory is about freedom. 2 simple words, let them, will free you from the burden of trying to manage other people. And when you stop obsessing over what other people think, say, or do, you finally have the energy to focus on your own life. You stop reacting and you start living. Instead of driving yourself crazy trying to manage or please everyone else, you're just going to learn to let them. So what does this look like? Well, imagine you're at work and your colleague is in a bad mood. Instead of letting their negativity affect you, just say, let them. Let them be grumpy. It's not your problem, so don't make it your problem. Just focus on your work and how you feel. Or maybe your dad makes yet another comment about your life choices, and it hits you like a brick. Instead of letting it ruin your day, just say, let him. Let him have his opinions. They don't have to change who you are, or what you've accomplished, or your right to make decisions that make you happy. The truth is, other people hold no real power over you unless you give it to them.
Okay, paused it there. What do you guys think about the first 3 minutes of this, about the let them theory, about, I know I connected with the stop managing people to give yourself your power, because there's some things we go through, and the let them theory is very powerful in a sense for people who have like me personally with codependency issues. Sometimes it takes years to realize, like, to stop being the people pleaser, to stop allowing people to dictate your emotions, your actions based off of what they're doing, their feelings, which is totally understandable. It wasn't until I met my husband who kind of just told me, let them do what they're gonna do, because people with like a codependency issue, they happen to like control. And he's just like, you cannot control people. You have to let them. And there's a Bible verse where it's just kind of like, let go and let God. And it took me years to finally realize I had to let go and let people just be people, because at the end of the day, we are human. And there's a beautiful side of being human, because we do have that free will, free spirit. But then there's the other side of being human where we have those thoughts. And as much as we feel like we have to be in control of everything, we're not. And it's that's scary to some people, but honestly, once you realize to let it go, it is healing. Let me see what you guys are saying. Sunshine said, perfect timing. I needed to hear this. And I'm glad this is the perfect timing. And if you did need to hear this and you did need to release this off of you, that's what this club is about. That's what we're here for. In a very safe space too. So yes, of course. Anytime JC, it was, that was with the live Sweet Tea's idea, but I'm glad to have done it. We couldn't do it without all you guys. Oh, like I said, beautiful live. Beautiful live. Very informative. I'm not experiencing it, but I'm more prepared now than I ever was. Yes, managing others does not give them our power. Managing others does not give them our power. Who never knew? Yes, it doesn't give them their power. Yes, we can hear it. Okay, good. Yes, sunshine. I'm glad to hear it. Yes, absolutely. So I'll keep playing along. And if you guys have anything to say, absolutely.
Here's why this works. When you stop trying to control things that aren't yours to control, you stop wasting your energy and you reclaim your time and your peace of mind and your focus. And you realize that your happiness is actually tied to your actions, not to someone else's behavior, opinions, or mood. Now, it sounds simple, and it is, but I am telling you, this one shift will change absolutely everything. And even though it's called Let Them, this is about you, your time, and your energy. Because these are the most important and precious resources that you have. Where you spend your time and energy determines your experience of life. And the Let Them theory will teach you that the more you let other people live their lives, the better your life gets. And the more you let people be who they are, or feel what they feel, or think what they think, the better your relationships will be. Learning how to let adults be adults has changed my life, and it will change yours too. Because when you finally stop giving your power to other people, you'll see how much power you truly have. But perhaps the most surprising thing about the Let Them theory is how I discovered it in the first place. I mean, I'm almost embarrassed to tell you the story. I discovered this thing that changed my entire approach to life at a high school prom. Now, there's a sentence I never thought I'd say. I don't know what it is about proms, but oh my gosh, are they stressful. And I had already gone through 4 of them with our 2 daughters, so I figured when our son Oakley's turn was up, this was going to be a breeze. Holy cow, was I wrong. Our daughters had obsessed about every single detail for months. It was so annoying. The dresses, the dates, the promposals, the hairstyles, the spray tans, the makeup, the corsages, bus rentals, post-prom parties. It was like never ending. I was so happy when their proms were finally over. Now our son, on the other hand, he wasn't even sure he and his friends were going to be going. And despite me trying to figure this out, he communicated nada with me. And if you have a son or a brother or a boyfriend, I'm sure like, that sounds about right. And then, of course, what happens the week of prom? Oh, well, suddenly Oakley decides he wants to go. And I've got 48 hours to figure out the tuxedo and the specific sneakers he wants to wear and the logistics. And then all of a sudden, 24 hours before the thing, he's got a date. I mean, these were things our daughters agonized over for months. When the prom finally arrived, miraculously, I have no idea how we pulled this off. We had the tux, the tennis shoes, he had his date, I knew the location of the pre-prom photos, it was all figured out, and somewhere along the way, I had been talked into hosting the post-prom party, but that's a different story. So here we are, we're racing out the door, and my husband Chris grabs Oak and reaches out to fix his bow tie, just one last time. And our daughter Kendall just happened to be home from college. And she took one look at her brother and said, "Oh, you look so good, Oak." And I just stood there and took in the moment. I mean, what a handsome young man he had grown into. I couldn't believe how fast 18 years had just flown by. I also couldn't believe that Kendall was almost done with college, and our oldest daughter, Sawyer, she'd already graduated. She's now working like a big job at a large tech company in Boston. Where did the time go? And as I stood there in the kitchen, I allowed this fact to wash over me. Time was passing, and I wished it would slow down. That's the cool.
I'm going to pause it there and go through the chat. That's really powerful. Time is passing. And sometimes you wish it could slow down. I fall to Let Them hear on YouTube. Them saying something about my eating or movement, it's hard for me not to be affected by it. It is. Especially when it comes to something very personal, very deep within you, it's hard. And these are things that we learn not ever overnight, not ever sometimes in years. But if you acknowledge it, and you acknowledge that it does hurt, that's the first step into healing from it. I always try to push for those uncomfortable feelings. If I feel uncomfortable, if I feel negative in any way, I know to press into it. The more I press into it, the more I know that this is the start. This is the root of what it is. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Grace, it's not easy to share our stories publicly, absolutely. But for me, it's part of the process for others to have opinions. Yes. All we can do is give to God and let go what isn't from Him. As hard as it is. Exactly. And like I always say, it's hard to let go. It's hard to release. When I looked up the words release, it is a form of love. It's a form of self-love. And it is painful to let go of things, to release things. But the more you do, the more you're showing yourself self-love. Even if it's painful, it's still love. Oh yeah, that's very mind-blowing. Let adults be adults. Especially coming from childhood to your teen years, like she was explaining in her prom. You just gotta let them be. You gotta let an adult just be an adult. And it's that simple. Very powerful statement, though. Right, Sunshine? It's so powerful to hear someone else make sense. Yeah, when we were doing the Mountain Is You, there was times in that book where I felt like something exploded in me. Because I was like, oh my gosh, hearing it out loud from somebody else, you don't feel alone, but you feel very recognized, very seen. Yeah, very powerful. It does go by too fast. Especially when you have a lot of family around you, you don't realize because you're doing things day to day, you see how time really did fly. And yeah, there's a lot of times I see, especially my son, and I'm like, where did the time go? Hey Dilly Pickles in a world of flowers. Oh, be a pickle. Yes, Mia, my dear. Or even worse, the weight is not coming off fast enough. According to who? According to who? I think I was talking about this to somebody, where it was like, when some people try to act holier than thou, it's like, who's thou? Who is who? Who is that other person that is just always included? Who's saying you're not losing enough? Who? And that's when you have to let people be people. Because, Grace, nobody else can live in your body but you. Nobody else can see the hard work and dedication but you. And all of anybody else, if they have anything to say, you gotta let them. Just let them. Especially being content creators. A lot of times we have to just let them. So powerful. And thank you for sharing, Grace, because you're saying that it's tough for you. And I appreciate that. Yes, Mia, pickle power, and there's no such thing as pickles without bees. I love when you say that every time. Thank you. Losing it, Grace. You're losing weight and doing great. So just keep up the good work because it's showing, and I totally understand. Would have had a hard time with it too. See? You find those people you relate to, even if they haven't been in the same situation, or even if they can just imagine it. That's what this is about. Yes. I'm trying to click. Why am I not clicking? Oh, here it is. Losing it, Grace. I hear you, sis. I'm notorious for putting that on myself, Grace. But in the end, it's your journey, your process, not theirs. Only you can know anything that's going on with you. Only you can live in that body. We can still have the same pains and aches, but it'll never be the same. The Mountain of You is so freaking good too. Yes, we may revisit again. Mountain of You was incredible. That book changed me in a lot of ways. Every single Saturday. Problem solving, managing emotions, and fixing equated to how much I love and adore my son, but it's exhausting as a single mom. Absolutely. I was a single mom for years with my son. I know. Trust me when I tell you I know, I know. Having to be both parents, having to be that loving mother at the same time, that stern person, having to, you had no one else to go to. I didn't have somebody to call and be like, hey, our child was diagnosed with autism. Our child needs therapy. Our child needs this. I have nowhere to get to these appointments. It's you, yourself, and I. And as much as you do love your children, you can admit as a human and as a woman that you can get tired. And that is okay. It is okay to admit that. And the more we touch into that, the more healing it is. It's that first step. Sorry, and thank you for sharing that. Time does fly by so fast. Absolutely. Like I said, if you have family around you, if you have people that you just see, like I'm starting to see friends grow gray hairs, and I'm like, wow, time is going by too fast, isn't it? That's why it's so important to live in the moment. Cookie! Oh, hey chat, I'm heading out to walk before I get started. Absolutely. I'm taking y'all with me so I can listen while I'm Thank you, Cookie. Yes. Be safe because the sun does set earlier now. And of course, get your steps in, but just be safe about it, okay? I worry about people who walk out in the dark. Hey, Cookie. Honey hugs, you're doing a great job. You're getting healthy, and that will be such a great example. Yes. And for you too, Sunshine. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I don't know why it keeps going up here. Okay. Oh, it's a pickle and a bee. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream in your ear. Yay, Cookie, get that walking. Yes, we are honored to be a part of it. Yes, you are here with us, Cookie. As you're walking, just know we love Cookie, okay? We love Cookie. Nicole, I love that book. I love that book so much. The mountain is me. The mountain is you. The mountain is me. My own mountain, but like incredible. Incredible. Having to explain why their dad isn't there or why things are the way they are is not an easy job. Absolutely. It's absolutely a hard job. But my biggest thing was I was never going to talk down. I was never going to say anything negative. They can make that choice on their own. We all know as single parents, if you are in that type of non-co-parenting relationships, or even if you are, on your side what you can control. You could be a good mother, you could be a good person, you could be that support system. It's up to them. You gotta let that other side, let them show their true colors, and your kids can decide from there. If you don't get tired of being a parent, you're doing it wrong. And if you ever question yourself on, am I a good enough mom? Am I a good enough dad? Am I a good enough caregiver? That question alone should tell you that you are. The fact that you're even thinking about it. Sandra, hey girl. Stop calling me out, amiga. Let my kindness alone. I'm sorry. Hey, Sandra. Just getting back from the store. Ooh, I hope you had a lot of good things from the store, girl. You're reminding me I gotta go to the store soon. I hope it was excellent. I hope you got everything for a good price, let's say that. The weight, exactly, and dealing with the acting out is hard. You're with them 24/7, no breaks. I used to tell that to my son's school when they would call me and tell me, hey, he's not having a good day. And I would go in and I'd have a whole meeting, and I see the anger on their face. They don't want to tell you as a parent that they're having a hard time dealing with your child too. But I would always tell them, as frustrated as you are, you see my child for so long. I'm with them 24/7 a day. So 65 days out the year. I'm here all day, every day. So I had to learn ways to decompress, even if it was 5 minutes alone in the bathroom. Even if it was for a couple minutes, windows open so I can breathe fresh air. Those are those important times you have to have for yourself. Hello, Sandra. Hey, Sandra. Let that MF let them. Yes, let them. Absolutely. Yes, because it means you care enough to you guys exactly. You care enough to question it. Every time I question about being a good parent, my husband would tell me, "You're already doing it." I'm like, "How?" I'm questioning myself. Am I even doing this right? He'd be like, "There are parents out there that don't even care," and that blew my mind. I was like, "Oh, you're right." Yes, sunshine. My name is Mia, by the way. That is Mia, Mimi, Mia. It's a Mia. Cookie, my accomplice. How cute, Delilah. That's so true, Delilah. I was thinking I was thinking that like being a parent is exhausting even when they are grown, and that's a whole other ball game when they are adults too. They never stop being you. They're an extension of you. They never stop being that for you. So we're never gonna not care. Sandra went to Costco. I'm in my head. Why can't I talk? I'm my head. You do. In my head, you do. Okay. My gosh, tongue tied. Your name is Day. Oh, that's so good to know. Hello, Day girl. Hey, hey, hey. Day, day, day. Day, how beautiful adding that to my prayer journal. Oh, yes, Delilah does have a prayer journal. I pray for all of you guys, but I do have a lot of you guys written down. And we will add you, girl. Spiritual or not, if you believe or not, like Delilah says, it's our duty since we are of faith and we do believe. That's the best thing I could do for you is pray for you. Nice to meet you, Day. Oh, how cute. You have the cutest name. Sorry, I didn't mean the conversation shift to do that. Don't ever apologize because you don't know who else is going through this. Ever. Yeah, oh my god, if you want to change the conversation, cool. I'll press play whenever, but yes, this is what this is about, even if it changes. Absolutely. Get it off your heart because for me that means that God is telling you, say this. And I follow whatever God does and tells me. Nice to meet you too. Oh. Right here. That's what this is all about, sunshine. Talking about the book, whatever else we need to. So exactly what Nicole says. No worries, girl. No worries. Delilah. Muchísimas gracias. Is that what you said? Muchísimas gracias. I don't speak Spanish, girl. So if you do, let me know. I will keep you in my prayer. And Michelle will keep you in your prayers. Michelle is a woman of faith, honey. Absolutely. Oh, I had a counselor named Day. How cute. And what a coincidence, too. If it takes us 3 weeks to get through one chapter, so be it. Yes. Okay, so I'm at the end of the comments. I will press play. I will press play.
Cruel fact about time, right? It's going to keep passing, whether you and I slow down or not. And the time that you have with the people that you love, it's like a melting ice cube. 1 minute, it's there. The next, it's gone. And you and I, we can't stop the ice cube from melting. The only thing that we can do is make the most of the time that we have with the people that we love while we still have it. And in moments like this, when I really just stop and pause, I don't know about you, but I always kind of feel a little sad. I feel like I'm just racing through life. And I don't often allow myself to just truly enjoy it, you know? I get myself so worked up about this stupid stuff that doesn't matter, that I just ruin these brief moments that I have with the people that I love. And do I really need to get so stressed out about this last minute scramble and take it all out on Oakley? No. I'm sure you can relate. even if you don't have a kid that's going to the prom. Maybe you've let comments from your family ruin an entire holiday together. You get so consumed with work or with your school that you cancel yet another plan with your friends. You and I can waste years of our lives being distracted by just meaningless things or late nights at work because it's so easy to get so stressed out about life that you forget the entire point is to live it. So as I stood there in the kitchen watching Chris fix Oakley's bow tie, I just tried to take it all in. I took a deep breath and I walked up to Oak and I gave him a really big hug. And then I looked at him and I said, "You look so handsome." And he said, "Thanks, Mom." And then he saw what time it was and he was like, "Dude, we gotta go." And then boom, just like that, the moment was gone and time was moving. Life is so funny. You know, 1 minute you're tearing up about the passing of time and how old everybody's gotten, and the next minute you're like racing around trying to find your keys again and getting annoyed because somebody left the dishes in the sink. So on the way out the door, I opened the fridge and I grabbed this beautiful corsage that I had made up at a local flower shop for Oakley's date because I figured with 24 hours to spare, he doesn't have time to do this. He took one look at it and was like, "Mom, she doesn't want a corsage. Don't bring that." And I looked at it, I'm like, "What? But it's so beautiful. Are you sure? I already told you. She said she doesn't want one." "Well, how about I just bring it with us? And if she wants to wear it, she can. If she doesn't have to." "Mom, please, I don't want you to bring it." I rolled my eyes at her daughter, Kendall, looking for some backup. And she even shook her head at me and was like, "Mom, drop it. He's nervous. He doesn't really know this girl that he asked. Don't push it." I'll admit, I was annoyed. Maybe even a little hurt. I mean, I'd spent all this time scrolling online, researching flower trends for the prom because I don't even know his date, so I didn't know what she'd like, so I tried to find something cool. And then I had ordered it, and I'd taken the time to go down and get it and pay for it. Here I was trying to do something nice for him, and instead of being grateful, he's barking at me. Plus, this is his first prom. I mean, what does he know? We're going to get there, and then he's not going to have it. So I stuck the corsage in my purse, and we head out the door to go to the place where everyone is taking the photos before the prom. Now, once we walk in, Oak introduces us to his date, and she pulls out a boutonniere for his lapel and turns to my husband, Chris, and asks him, "Can you help me put this on Oakley's tux?" I, of course, just could not help myself. I literally reach into my purse like I've got a winning lottery ticket, and I pull it out, and I'm like, "Oakley said you didn't want something, but I had this made up for you, just in case." Oakley shot me a look. If he could have killed me with his eyes, he would have. And I immediately, based on how angry he was, I wish I had just kept my mouth shut. And he then turns to his date, and he kind of has this like, "I'm so sorry" look on his face. It's like, "You don't have to wear it." And she looked back, and she's like, "It's okay, I'll wear it." But not with any level of enthusiasm. And that's when I noticed she had made her own corsage, which she was already wearing on one of her wrists. Kendall rolls her eyes, Chris shifted. I mean, if I could have just evaporated in that moment, you know, like literally disappeared to another universe, I would have. Right then. Oakley like grabs the plastic container from me, and then he opens it up. Everybody's kind of standing there, very awkward and shifting, and then he slides the corsage on her free wrist, which she thankfully had extended. Whew. And then Chris pinned on the boutonniere. We took a couple photos. And then, out of nowhere, it starts to rain. And by rain, I mean downpour. No pictures outside. Everybody jams into the house. Rain hadn't been in the forecast. And not a single one of the 20 kids dressed in black tie or their parents had a rain jacket or an umbrella. I thought to myself, these kids are going to get soaked. But it didn't seem to faze the kids at all. They just kept talking in a group, carrying on like nothing was happening. And that's when I overheard them say, "So, what do you guys want to do for dinner before prom?" I leaned toward Oakley. "You guys don't have a reservation for dinner before prom?" "Nope." I looked at my husband and said, "They don't have a reservation for dinner?" He shook his head. "I guess not." Now, this didn't seem to bother my husband or my son, but boy, did it bother me. How the heck did 20 kids have no reservations or plans to eat before the prom? Our daughters, they'd had this stuff handled like a year in advance. But Oak and his friends, oh, they're just, casually discussing their plans as a group, and I'm like, dude, what are you guys going to do for dinner? So he turns to me and says in that sort of nonchalant way that only a teenage boy can, oh, I don't know, I think we're going to head out to Amigos. Now, Amigos Taqueria, it is a great little taco place in the center of our town, but it's got maybe 4 tables. The entire place is the size of a shed. Well, all the moms freeze, and even the dads are now like turning their heads and questioning the plan. So 20 kids, fully decked out in black tie, hair, makeup, heels, they're planning to head out into this rainstorm with no umbrellas or rain jackets to this tiny little shed that serves tacos that maybe 10 of them can squeeze inside of before the prom? Well, I couldn't help myself. You know that feeling when your body is like 2 steps ahead of you and you just can't stop yourself from saying something or doing something irrational? Well, that was me. I had to do something. And in my defense, I wasn't the only parent who started to intervene, because now dozens of parents are starting to swarm their kids in the group and trying to take control of the situation. Meanwhile, I break out my phone and I'm starting to search for restaurants that might have a reservation available for 20 people. Nothing. There was nothing. And I could kind of feel Kendall watching me. You know, like when somebody's sort of hovering over you? And she just stood there as I started to kind of call out to the other parents. Hey guys, I can't find a reservation. I'll just look for a pizza place that delivers and we can have them deliver here. And that's when it happened. Kendall reached out and grabbed my forearm and she yanked her towards me and she looked me in the eyes and she's like, Mom, if Oakley and his friends want to go to a taco bar for pre-prom, let them. But it's too small for them to fit in and they're going to get soaked, Kendall. Mom, let them get soaked. But his sneakers are going to get ruined. Let them get ruined. Kendall, they're brand new. Mom, you're being annoying. Let them show up to prom in wet tuxedos and dresses. Let them ruin their hair. Let them go eat where they want. It's their prom, not yours. Just drop it. Let them. I'll tell you what, the effect was immediate.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there. Ooh, that was a lot to take in. Okay. Let's look through the chat. Let's see where I left off. Yep, I speak Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican. Ah! Girl, you're Puerto Rican. I know that's right. Well, I'm so glad, girl. You're like the only person here that probably speaks Spanish. I'm Mexican, so yeah, I should, but so sorry. Right, Delilah? Right, the melting ice cube we cannot control. Yeah, that is exactly what I wrote down. Cannot stop the ice cube from melting. That's what time really feels like. You can't keep it from melting. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. All you could do is just kind of live in that same moment of, yeah, the ice cube's bigger, it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller, but what can you do? You just gotta let it do what it does. Hi, oh, hey, Evelyn, girl. Hi, Felicia in chat. I'm sorry I'm late. Don't ever be sorry that you're late, girl. You're okay. I can hang for an hour. Okay, cool. We got you for an hour. Good. Thanks for being here, honey. Hey, Evelyn, glad you made it for the amount you had, for the amount of time you had. Absolutely. Many thanks for understanding, Delilah. Oh, of course. Hi, Beau. Hi, beautiful. Yes. Hi, Grace. She said, after losing my mom, I genuinely cherished every moment I get with my family. I missed out on so much time with my mom that I don't want to miss out a second with anybody else. Ooh, Michelle. Ooh, Nicole. That hits hard. It does. Because I had to determine, was I still in grief of after my mom passed? I was just with my dad every second. Like, I didn't want to see him out of my sight. I thought that, like, oh, if I'm with him, he can grieve easier, better, and kind of like the lady was doing with the, like, I'll just order them pizza, and that the taqueria place is way too small. Like, I'll just do this. And it's like, no, let them. It's like, no, but they have new shoes and a suit. It's like, no, let them. If they want the tacos, girl, give them the tacos. I was like that with my dad. I was like, he might need something to drink. He might be hungry. Let me be near him. Until I realized, I think it was my dad who said it, like, Felicia, I'm okay. But let me grieve how I grieve. I'm quiet. And I was like, I didn't realize I was spending all this time with him. And that was from anxiety. That was from fear. That was from me not dealing with that's the only parent that I have left. But at the same time, that's when I also realized I didn't just lose my mom. He lost his wife of 35 years before we even were thought of. That's what he was dealing with. I had to just let him be. And when he was ready, he can come out and talk to us. So yeah, I could totally understand where you're coming from. And I could totally understand how it relates to the book. I had to just realize it in a different way. Thank you for sharing, Nicole. My goodness. I'm so sorry. When I tell you, from the deepest condolences, I am so sorry for your loss. Dang how easy it is to turn our selfish desires into selflessness. That's what I was writing down on here too. It's wild. Oh, Nicole, I'm so sorry, babe. And I am too, my dear. We are all very sorry. Sorry, Nicole. But you do have the support here. Hey, Evelyn. Nicole. Hi, Grace. And Nicole. Hi, Michelle. It's a live day, right? It's a lively day today. Absolutely. Yes, he started off. Congratulations on 203. Oh, is that what that was when you said 203? Oh, yeah, you did say 203. Well, congratulations. Yes. My new policy is to never say no to anything with my family because I want as much time with them as I can, and I don't want to miss a thing. And that is amazing. If that's what helps you get through it, amazing. Instead of just, like I wrote on here, like how many events have stopped because of something someone else said, or we're just in our own head. We waste so much time being in our own heads, of being like, oh, I'm too tired, I don't want to go over there. Oh, is so-and-so going to be there? Like, I'd rather not. When you do realize and you lose somebody and you realize what your morality really is, how fast time goes, how short life really is once you see it in front of you get pulled away. Yeah, all of that time you felt like you wasted, all of that time you felt like I should have just been there. You're experiencing it now, and that's what I was talking about earlier. You tap into those uncomfortable emotions, and that's how you heal through it, if that makes sense. But yes, thank you for sharing. Hey, Michelle. Nothing to be sorry about. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh, my ear. I don't know why it's acting up. De que es la que? Grace, do you speak Spanish? Did I not know this whole time? Are you of Espanol? She understood you, yes. I'm from, but I love your island. Been there countless times. Girl, I do not know where that flag is from. Excuse my ignorance. Grace, I did not know that about you. I can't even see the flag. Thank you, Felicia. Anytime, girl. That's what this is about. If you could press the like button. Oh, yes. If you could press the like button, I'd appreciate it. This group would appreciate it. Spreading this out there to whoever needs to hear it, we all would appreciate it. Sorry, I was folding laundry but listening. Don't worry. Oh my gosh, you were on live, and then you were on live before you're live, and then you're live before live could be live in. Don't worry. I know you got things you can get done. Exactly, Felicia. Oh, I'm glad you can understand. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Grace is Colombian. Girl, I did not know you were Colombian. I was talking to somebody. Girl, don't be being shady. I was like, I was talking to a content creator, someone else, and I was like, girl, do you know what Grace is? And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I don't know what she is for the life of me. I don't know why I'm so curious, but like, what is Grace? Not us talking about you, about like, girl, your heritage and everything, like behind closed doors. It was just a thought that came in my head, and I'm like, I don't know what she is. And we just kept it at that. Oh my gosh. Do you not hear my broken English? No, not at all. What? I did not know that. She said Colombia, Mexico, Puerto Rico. Oh, I don't know if you've seen that meme of a lady who puts a wig on and she's like, I'm feeling real Puerto Rican right now. Every time I think of Puerto Rico, I think of that. Grace, you have an accent, but you don't speak broken English. When I tell you, I gotta go back and look at Grace's videos. I never heard an accent. Maybe I'm just like not there all the time. But like, girl, Sunshine, you are a part of everything, girlfriend. I love that. Oh my god, I'm so. This is so amazing. She said sarcasm. I was just curious. I don't know why. It literally just popped out of my mouth. I was like, what is Grace? I live in Chicago, but happy you enjoy my beautiful island. Oh, girl. Shout out to Chicago. Yes, absolutely. Chi-Town. I only remember Colombian because ages ago I asked what her name was. I like knowing people's names for. Oh, wow, yes. Yeah, just you talking about me. Let them. I honestly don't know why that popped in my head. I'm being honest, though, girl. I'm being so honest. Oh my gosh. I think Sunshine is saying the four of us. I think Sunshine is saying the four of us are these things in me. Oh, I said, girl, you're part of everything if you are. Oh, okay. Yeah. Then it's Colombia, Mexico, and Puerto Rico. I hear Gray's accent in a broken English. I never caught it on to at least. Right? I didn't hear it. Just sitting down, I've been listening. Oh, don't worry, Sandra girl. We are here and we are everything. We're just literally talking about Gray's nationality, ethnicity. I feel Puerto Rican with this hair. Yes, you know the meme. I feel Puerto Rican with this hair. She has that like little curly hair. Oh my god, that's my like. You can ask my husband. Till this day, that is my favorite meme, and I don't know why. The way she says it is everything. And it wasn't until I visited the East Coast because my sister lives in New Jersey. When I tell you I was shell shocked, over in California, we just have a bunch of Mexicans. You know what I mean? I'm so close to Mexico, but at the East Coast. When I tell you the first time I ever seen a Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Peruvian, um, Haitian, it's a blended family over there. I'm like, oh my gosh. Shell shocked. I have never been around that many people of different in my life. So yeah, no, amazing. And Puerto Rican food is delicious. Grace is so silly, always being sarcastic. I never knew when she's serious, so I always assume she's joking. I'm the opposite. I'm like, her profile picture with that resting, I'm thinking like she's ready to throw shade at all times. She's like, okay, I can clap back at all times. Yes. She says Sandra was at Costco. I feel like it was. Absolutely. Okay, so that was the last of the comments. I will play. I will press play.
Something inside me softened. It's like I could feel the tension disappearing. My mind stopped racing, and the stress of trying to control what was happening just evaporated. Why did I need to get involved? Why did I have to manage the situation? He's 18 years old. He has a cell phone. Why not worry about what I was going to do for dinner tonight rather than what they were? It's not about them at all. Let them. It's their problem, not yours. Mel, stop controlling it and judging it and managing it and making it your job, and just let them. So that's what I did. As the other parents just kept trying to micromanage their kids and keep them at the house and order the pizza, I just walked up to Oak and smiled. Now what? He said. Nothing. Here's $40 for Amigos. Have an awesome prom. He smiled wide. He gave me a huge hug and he said, thanks, Mom. We will. And then I watched as Oak and his date stepped out the door into the pouring rain. I watched him run through the storm and splash mud right up or down, and it ruined his new sneakers. And you want to know what? I didn't care. In fact, it was kind of cute. Little did I know, that one moment would fundamentally change my entire approach to life. Let them. What an amazing idea. Within a week, I could not believe how different I felt. I had started saying, let them, anytime I felt stressed, tense, or frustrated. And funny thing, I realized every time I said let them, it was always regarding other people. Let Oakley be mad that I'm not letting him stay out late tonight. Let Grandma read the news out loud. Did you hear about this? Let them do construction during the Monday morning commute. Let them leave dishes in the sink. Let my family be late to absolutely everything we do. Let my relatives be judgmental of my career. Let people hate the photo that I just posted online. Let my mother-in-law disagree with my parenting. Let them be sold out of bagels at the bakery. 2 simple words. Let them. Changed everything. It was as if I didn't care and was weirdly above it all. The things that used to bother me just didn't. The people who used to annoy me just didn't. The tight grip that I had on life, it just started to loosen up. Situations at work that would normally stress me out or cause me to go home and complain to my family just rolled right off my back. Brain space that was once overflowing with just dumb annoyances or drama or worries, it was now available for more important things. And the more I said, let them, the more I realized that a lot of what I worried about, not worth my time, nor did it deserve my attention. And not everyone was worth my energy. It was liberating. The more I said let them, the more time I had for myself. Time to think, time to breathe, time to have fun, time to spend on what mattered to me, time to take care of myself. I felt at ease, happy, and centered. And the impact, it was undeniable. Even Chris noticed. You seem different. And the fact is, I felt different. I felt so good, I just had to share this let them idea online. So I posted a 60-second video explaining the let them theory on social media. Here's what I said. I just heard about this thing called the let them theory. I freaking love this. If your friends are not inviting you out to brunch this weekend, let them. If the person that you're really attracted to is not interested in a commitment, let them. If your kids do not want to get up and go to that thing with you this week, let them. So much time and energy is wasted on forcing other people to match our expectations. And the truth is, if somebody, especially somebody you're dating or who's a friend or somebody you're trying to partner with in business, if they are not showing up how you need them to show up, do not try to force them to change. Let them be themselves because they are revealing who they are to you. Just let them. And then you get to choose what you do next. Holy cow. I couldn't believe what happened. Within 24 hours, more than 15 million people had seen that video. Within a week, it was 60 million, and there were tens of thousands of comments on the video. News outlets started writing articles about the let them theory and how effective it is. And people around the world started flooding my DMs and the inbox with questions and stories and examples of how they were using it. Next thing you know, psychologists and therapists are writing blog posts about this thing. I was so blown away by the immediate response, I recorded a podcast episode about the theory and my experience using it. Well, that episode, it took on a life of its own. It's been shared so many times. Apple named it the 6th most shared podcast episode of the entire year globally of all podcasts. And that was just the beginning. Because then the let them tattoos started rolling in. And I just want to give a huge shout out to all the tattoo artists and all of you that gave us permission to print your beautiful works of art. There are 3 pages of Let Them tattoos that are printed in the Let Them hardcover book. They're absolutely amazing. Let Them is by far the most powerful thing I've ever discovered. And the fact that people around the world were getting Let Them permanently inked on their bodies is honestly what inspired me to dig in and write this book. I had to understand why 2 words had such an immediate, profound, and universal impact on so many people. Researching the theory. I've spent the last 2 years researching the Let Them theory, why it works, and how you can use it to transform your life and improve your relationships with other people. And I'm so excited to share absolutely everything that I've learned with you. Because in writing this book, I've spoken to many of the world's leading experts in psychology, neuroscience, behavioral science, relationships, stress, and happiness. And their research will help you apply the Let Them theory in countless areas and situations in your life. And as you're going to soon see, the science is very clear. This thing works, and it works really well. But this book isn't just about introducing you to the Let Them theory. It's really about a fundamental law of human nature, and that's this. All human beings have a hardwired need for control. See, we all have this innate desire to control everything about our lives, from our time, our thoughts, our actions, our environment, our plans, our future, our decisions, and our surroundings. Because feeling in control, that's what makes you feel comfortable and safe. So naturally, you just try to control everyone and everything around you, oftentimes without even realizing it. But what you're going to learn is that one thing you will never be able to control, no matter how hard you try. You will never be able to control or change another person. The only person you are ever in control of is you, your thoughts, your actions, your feelings. For far too long, you and I have been working against this fundamental law of human nature. You've been fighting to change people and battling to control situations or worrying about what people say, think, or do, because I did it too. The Let Them theory has transformed my entire approach to life and how I deal with other people. Because instead of resisting and working against the natural flow of human nature, I've learned to embrace it. Instead of wasting my energy on things I can't control, like what other people say, think, or do, I've learned how to pour my energy into what I can control, me. The result? I've gained more control over my life than I've ever had before. It's freeing. I finally stopped making other people a problem. And in doing so, my relationships, they improved in ways I never thought possible. It was almost like unlocking a door that had been sealed shut for years. And behind it, a life where I'm no longer weighed down by the need to manage everybody else. And you're going to experience the exact same thing. It is so empowering. Now, in the coming pages, you're going to learn all about the Let Them theory and the easiest way to start using it and how awesome it feels when you do. The first half of the audiobook is dedicated to you and the Let Them theory. And you and I are going to focus on 4 areas where you've been unknowingly giving your power away to other people. And whether you realize it or not, it's the reason why you feel tired and you're so stressed out. And so we're going to cover these 4 areas step by step and how you can use the Let Them theory combined with the latest research to better manage your stress, to stop fearing other people's opinions, to deal with someone else's emotional immaturity. And I'm going to teach you how to finally overcome chronic comparison once and for all. Then we're going to move on to the second half of the audiobook, which is dedicated to using the Let Them theory to improve your relationships. And you're going to learn that there are 4 ways that you've created problems in your relationships, and you probably don't even know it. I didn't either. What are we going to discuss? Well, we're going to cover how you can use the theory to master adult friendship, motivate other people to change. You're going to learn the proper way based on research to help someone who's struggling. And you're going to learn an entirely new way to think about love and what it means to choose the love you deserve. Everything that you're about to learn is supported by scientific research, but this by no means is a textbook or an academic paper. It's just meant to be a guide to applying the let them theory to the most important areas of your life. And that's why I'm going to share all this with you in a way that's easy to understand, fun to listen to. There's lots of stories and specific takeaways. And listen all the way to the end, because I also have some amazing resources at the end of the book, including 2 summaries that you can download for free that cover how to use the theory with kids and how to use it to be more influential at work. If you can promise yourself that you'll stick with me through this whole audiobook and listen and absorb and then start implementing what you learn, I guarantee you, life is going to get easier and your relationships are going to get so much better. This is going to be one of the most liberating and empowering things you ever experience. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about redesigning how you live your entire life. I cannot wait for you to discover the space, the power, and the freedom to experience your life the way you've always wanted to, on your terms. So let's jump into the next chapter, where I'm going to teach you exactly how to use it.
Hold on, girl. Okay, there you go. Well, that's chapter 1, you guys. Yay! Sorry, I had Fritos. That's 30 grams of Fritos. I had them there. I couldn't help myself. So let's review over the let them theory. What did you guys think about this chapter? What did you guys think about this ideology, this theory? And if you want to share a moment where you had to just let somebody let them, say it in the chat. I don't want to say comments so bad. The chat. I know I've had a lot of let them theories. A lot of where I wrote down right here, there's times where I didn't go do things because of something someone said, or maybe just like the tone. And I think all that stemmed for me was through anxiety. I have terrible anxiety. And I mean terrible. Medicated, diagnosed, everything. What really changed for me was essentially, before I even found that book, is just allowing people to be people, allowing humans to be humans. I wanted control so bad. There's something up here, because I also have OCD. I have more of the O part of OCD, which is the obsessive part versus the compulsive part. When you have OCD that's obsessive, I'm always wanting to find control in something. And with anxiety stacked on top of that, it's a whirlwind. They're like best buddies when they shouldn't be. And when it comes to people, oops, oh my god, I punched the screen, so sorry. I'm going to plug this in real quick. But when it comes to people, I always wanted to control situations. I always wanted to control conversations, everything. Until I realized I can't do that. I think kids helped me realize that. Especially kids, like I have kids, where they're going to outburst. They're going to drop down to the floor in the middle of a Walmart. I always have this theory where like kids will make you deal with emotions, deal with things that you have never dealt with before. It's going to come out now. And my fears, anxieties, controlling, when I tell you, my son broke me out of that. And, you know, people stare at you and your kids are throwing themselves around and they have things to say. In that moment, the anxiety, the pressure, the oh my gosh, he's screaming, throwing things. I've been kicked out of a lot of stores, Walmart, Target, 99-cent store when I was a thing, Walgreens. I had to be in the moment and be like, this my child needs help. Whatever anyone else is saying, let them say it. Let them kick me out. Let them do whatever they have to do, because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I have to do for my child. I don't know if you guys have ever had that moment in your life where you're like, just let them say what they're going to say. So let me go in the comments. I say comments in the chat. Let me plug this in real quick. Okay, she's charging now. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay, I left off here. Nope, Target. A bunch of cleaning supplies. Ooh, I love cleaning supplies. That's awesome. The East Coast has terrible Latin food. Barf. They don't even know what horchata. They don't know what horchata is. When it comes to specifically Mexican food, the East Coast is lacking a little bit. I'm sorry for East Coastians over there. They say if rum chata. She said no, sir, no. Yeah, it's tough on the East Coast to find that type of food. Oh man, I thought you said groceries, but I love Target too. I love Target. I haven't been to Target in a long time. Yes, East Coast sucks. Not the monkey balls for Latin food. I had a Cuban sandwich over there, which was pretty good. And I had papusas. That was good. But that was like the only thing I can attest for. Sorry. Right? Not the monkey balls. Here in Chicago, it's awesome Latin food. It's everywhere. Really? I don't know. My husband's, he's like, not scared to go to Chicago. He would just rather not. Because of like, you guys have a lot of pew-pew violence over there. Everybody apparently has one. So he was like, nah, we're not going to Chicago. And I'm like, okay. But although I have wanted to see the deep dish pizza, the food, I heard there's like beautiful towns over there. So we are just a little weary. That's all. I'm coming to Chicago and all I want is, yeah, the hot dogs, the famous Chicago dog. The deep dish pizza, yes. I think it depends, Delilah. South Florida, everyone knows exactly what that is. Yeah, I heard in Florida, it is a lot different. Like, you guys are on the East Coast, but since you're on, like, the southern East Coast, like, I know that where I am in San Diego and, like, where Florida is, like, it's the, like, directly across the United States. I don't know why they're so similar sometimes, but even the weather's kind of similar, too. So I told myself if I ever visit anybody, it would be in Florida first, because that's, like, the closest I can get to San Diego weather. It's almost Christmas card time, guys. Yes, I cannot wait for my Christmas card, girl. Christmas time of the year. Rum chata is not horchata, even I know that much, right? Rum chata? I mean, I've never had good rum chata. Level up, stress down, girl. Yes, hi, Nia. That's my big sis right there. Yes. How are you, my dear? I miss you, girl. Oh my gosh, I love me some Nia, baby. That is my Nia, baby. How are you? In my head, Florida isn't East Coast, but I really mean Northeast San Diego. There you go. Not San Diego. Northeast Coast. Yeah, the northern East Coast. Yeah. Hey, level up. She said, hey, level up. What did you sneak in there, Felicia? The Fritos, girl. Trying to, like, they're just fillers, calorie fillers. I'm just trying to reach my calorie goal. Sorry if you heard me crunching. Chicago does not have... Oh, Chicago does have good hot dogs and pizza. I heard you guys have a pizza that is like in a bowl, and then all the top in the bowl, and the tomato sauce is in the bowl, and then you guys put the bread on top of the bowl, and like you dig into it that way. They say it's some of the best pizza in the world. I'm gonna try that, girl. Not going to Chicago just for the hot dogs, Delilah. Fritos, yeah, that was me, girl. I'm trying to soak it all in. Yeah, that was a lot to soak in that book. Or chapter 1. Yeah, I'm eating mangoes and chili powder. Ooh. I wish I had mangoes. Delicious. Chicago meetup for the Dills and the B family. Yes. If I can get my husband not to be scared of Chicago, I would definitely go. Now I want a hot dog with chili cheese and Fritos. I think I saw that comment. I was like, Man, I should have saved those Fritos for a chili dog. I have chili, and I have a ton of chili that I have to send to Lila. Oh my god, thank you for reminding me. I've always wanted to go to Chicago. Facts you can only control you. Oh yeah, in the book, you can only control you. And if you don't have things that you're dealing with mentally, other comorbidities mentally, because a lot of us think comorbidities, we think high blood pressure, diabetes and all of that, but there's a lot of people who have their multiple mental comorbidities. So if, even people who don't struggle with anxiety, depression, and all of that, it is a struggle sometimes for control. That is for sure. Even especially when you do have children, you are a wife, or whether you are committed to something, anything. Once you put your commitment down to something, it's that control aspect. Sometimes you can only control you. Thank you for that, Evelyn. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Nicole, definitely come early summer. It's fun. Ooh. Can only control you. Yes, absolutely. That hits hard. If you've never heard somebody else say it out loud. Yeah, I definitely would come when it's cold. I definitely wouldn't come when it's cold. I am a freeze baby now. Oh, and I've lost all my insulation. I know, right? After losing so much weight, I'm like, why am I freezing? And especially if I don't eat in a timely manner, I start getting really cold and then like a little dizzy. I'm like, girl, I gotta eat. Well, all the better, Nicole. All the better. That's delicious, Delilah. I eat mangoes that way too. Oh yes, my spicy queen. My Linda, my spicy everything. Yes. Me too. I'm cold, Nicole. I can say that. Me too. I'm cold, Nicole. Yes. Michelle is a ice cube. Honestly, she is. Oh, when I tell you, she says she's always cold. She is always cold. I'm cold all the time now, Michelle. That's the perfect person to talk to about it. Nicole, losing butterfat with this Zep, I get cold easily. Yes. I'm starting to finally get cold, and I'm like, did I hit that stage? Did I hit that stage of weight loss? Or like, my feet are cold. So did I lose fat in my feet? Because I don't want fat feet no more. If I'm losing it there, I'll take cold feet all day. Let's go. Let go it sun. Let's go it sunshine. It's only 50. It's on my 50 state tour. I hope we can meet up for yes, Delilah has her 50 state tour. Delilah would definitely meet you in person. Absolutely. The more you let people live their lives, the better your life gets. Where did I write that down? Oh, I wrote down your happiness is tied to where you spend your time and energy determines determines the happiness of your life. That's what I wrote down. The more you let other people live their lives, yeah, the better your life gets. It's true. It's letting go. And if you have faith, then letting go and let God. Let God handle it. That's what He's there for. Anytime you're a burden, anytime you feel like maybe it's too much, and it was, things are supposed to be too much sometimes. That's when God, tests you and puts you through those trials and tribulations, but it's there so that you can relate back to Him. You can reflect and give it back to Him. That's what He was there for in the first place. So it's that let go and let God for me. Absolutely. Sorry, I had to reflect on that for a second. Exactly. I'm a little freeze baby now. Oh, not you being a freeze baby. Nicole, I have 20 pounds to drop. I can't imagine how I'm going to be able to stay warm in these seasons. Oh, heated blanket. That helps my husband a lot because my husband is naturally thin, so he is always cold. I got him a heated jacket for last Christmas. Heated jackets are wonderful. If you've never had one, they have a vest, They have a full jacket. They have one that just heats up the front or the back or the hands. They have one that goes up to the turtleneck that also heats up. Wonderful, which you could find on Amazon. It's my favorite, Miss Linda, which reminds me I have something to send you. You have something to send Miss Linda, baby? Yes. I thought it was the goldfish Nuggies. Oh my gosh. The goldfish are my daughters. I don't know why I wanted Fritos. I was like, let me get a Frito. I'm like, I've had like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 chips. I'm like, okay, I'm over it. Taste. That sounds like something yummy, Delilah. Yes, I can't wait to know what you got, Miss Linda, baby. Your whole family has been so quiet. I almost forgot you weren't. I know, right? I thought the dog would have came out by now. I have a Chihuahua. His name's Paco. First name Paco, last name Taco. And he's always roaming around somewhere. Oh my god. I feel like everybody took a nap. Thank goodness. See? I couldn't control my situation, and I let them. Just let them. If they were going to run around here being crazy, let them. I was so nervous before coming on here. I'm not going to lie to you. I was extremely nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, they are going to run rampant. My husband was like, your nerves are all over the place. It's okay. Let them if they're going to do it. Like, just leave them. That's what he said. Leave them. Leave it. It's okay. I was like, I just want everything to be okay. We're going to talk about intimate things. Like, this means a lot to me. This book club is everything to me. And look it. I let them. And they've been quiet this whole time. I let go, let God. There we go. Beautiful. I have listened to the first few chapters several months ago. It has helped me let go of other people's opinions of me. Yes. By no means, and I am by no means free, but it has helped. My dad always used to tell me, always, ever since I could remember, what other people think of you is none of your business. And whatever they want to think about you, it has nothing to do with you. And that took me years to understand that, because you're telling me that as I'm 5 years old. I'm like, what do you mean? It wasn't until even high school I was like, I still don't get it. It wasn't until certain things started happening, I'm like, oh, they feel that way about me? Well, I know I didn't do anything, and I know I haven't said anything. I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you take that on. Because I don't have to live with that negative emotion. I don't have to live with that animosity. That's what he meant. It was none of my business to begin with. Yes, girl. Thank you for sharing that, Sandra. Delilah, come. I give good authentic hugs. I want a hug. Oh my gosh. No, but Delilah is like 4'11", so if you're at 4'11", perfect. If I hug Delilah, it's like a giant hugging Delilah, so I'm afraid I'm gonna crush her. Delilah, I hope you think so, Miss Linda. Yes, I'm excited to see what you get. Agree, Sandra. It's so helpful. We can learn so much. Yes. Yes, I relate. I had to let them talk about my son's weight because they don't know or understand. Yep, his medical condition. They don't know. And a lot of people fear what they don't know. But that's their fears. That's their issues. That has nothing to do with them. That has nothing to do with you and your child especially. You know what you're advocating for. You know what you're fighting for with your son. What anyone else thinks, that's on them. You can't hold it. Just like we were talking about earlier, being a single parent, it's tough. You take on everything 24/7 a day, like 24/7. 52 weeks out the year and everything. Why would you put more on yourself? Why would you put these people's negative emotions or negative thoughts into you? No. Why do that when you already have so much on your plate? Let them deal with that, not you. Yes, girl. Thank you for sharing. Me too, Sunshine. Ask Harji and Sandra. Ooh. Yes. Where was I? Okay, Linda. Linda and Delilah, I agree. Oh, yes. Well, I enjoyed chapter 1 and can relate to the prom story. Oh, really? Yes. She had to let go. She had to just let them be kids and let them be teenagers. And if they didn't schedule nothing, they wanted to go to a small little taco shop, let them, girl. Yes, I'm so glad you can relate. Let them help me get through my daughter's school stuff this spring. They got to choose how they acted, and then I got to choose my response. It helped take the emotions out of it for me. Yes. Wow. Help me get through my daughter's school. Yes. They got to choose how they acted, and I got to choose my response. That is wonderful. That is so articulated. And if that helped you the way it needed to help you, then that's amazing. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Sandra. Texas has, and it doesn't scare me. I grew up in a very intense, busy, active gang city in the U.S., but that stuff doesn't scare me. It scares me, not so much my husband, but like, I know there's some like open carries in certain laws, but Chicago's the one place where they will pull it for no reason. I've seen too many videos and the words, and is it true? Maybe, but yeah, my husband loves looking at stuff like that, like the political violence of the world. There you go. Why he watches that, I don't know, but Chicago has some pretty scary stuff coming out of there. I bought my son this book when it first got released. He loves it. Oh, nice. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. That is a sweet thing to do for your son. I need to buy my son a book. You gave me a great idea, Michelle. Thank you. That's beautiful. Yes, Sandra, so very powerful. Miss LaFay. Hey, cousin. So I also call Miss LaFay my cousin because that's my cousin. Although in Michelle's Mirror channel, we are all cousins. But she is my cousin I met outside of the cousins. So we're cousining it up being cousins. Yes. I'm glad that you're working and you're listening. And you always have the prettiest sceneries in the back of your jobs. Like when you're doing your squats and whatnot. It's like a beautiful waterfall and all the decorations. Like, oh my gosh. Love what you do for work. Hi, Miss LaFay. Yes. Chapter 2 will be next Saturday, and it will be great. Yeah, Chapter 2 will be on Delilah's channel next Saturday. She'll choose her time. I don't know what time you're going to do it, amiga, but trust me, she will know you well ahead of time. Let them has helped me with my son who's in college and allows me to figure stuff out. I provided suggestions, but learned to step back. And it's tough when your kids are in college because they have been in the nest for so long that they finally now have to be an adult, make their own schedule, do everything. Especially with boys, I don't know what it is. They figured out the let them theory a long time ago. Let me just say that. They just like, it's okay. And we're the ones that are always carrying the worry. That's beautiful, Sunshine. Or Miss Day. Hey, Miss LaFay. That's awesome, Sunshine. I'm so proud of you. Yes, I know it's not easy, but it's good for you. Exactly. It is good for you. Just take it off your heart. Let them. Chili cheese dogs are live. Oh, I love a chili cheese dog. Oh, I haven't had one in a long time. Yes, Denison's is the best chili beans on planet Earth. I'm going to show you, Delilah, because I don't want you to think I'm lying. Hold on one second. Girl, this is all your chili cheese. Not chili cheese, this is all your chili beans. I have to send all these to Delilah because these are her favorite chili beans. That's a small can. Girl, I got you the giant Wumbo can too. These are all yours. I just gotta send them. Oh my god. When I tell you. I got you, girl. I told you I had your chili beans. I'm about 4 hours from Chicago. You guys can actually go meet each other. That's amazing. You guys are super close. Oh, wow, at Mia. Oh, yeah, you guys are close. I need to do that with my son, Sunshine. I swear that boy has no common sense. See, they figured out the let them theory. They're just kind of like, da, 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 like they just do their own life, and you're like, oh my gosh. It's like, how are you surviving without me? That's so close to me, a yes. Most stress comes from fighting reality. Wow, that is powerful right there. Most stress comes from fighting reality. I could see this first chapter helping me focus on my energy and what I can influence and what I'm and not allowing. Sorry, I can influence and not allowing what's beyond my reach take my peace. That is powerful, Grace. See, Grace, you can be funny, you can be serious, but you can be profound, girl. Let me write that down. Most stress comes from fighting reality. From Grace. I love that. Yes, I wrote that down, girl. Thank you for sharing that with me. And sometimes I can't even control me. I wonder why I think I can control others. Exactly. I always tell my son that too. As soon as they started telling him you need to control your emotions, you need to control your emotions, you need to harness all that. You know, he was like, how do I control my emotions? Everything as a teenage boy, like, I'm all over the place. And then I stepped back and realized there's some adults out here that can't even control their emotions. How do I expect a 13-year-old boy to do that? And that's when I was like, you know what? It's okay. Do what you can, and whatever you can't, let it go. You know, we can always work on behaviors, but emotions, come on. Can't even control myself half the time. That was powerful. Yes, Grace, yes. That's survival D because that survival D believe that we can ensure things to go a specific way, bad or painful outcomes can be avoided. Yep, it's that survival instinct. I'm always trying to avoid someone's bad, like trying to avoid somebody like putting them in a bad mood or saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. So it's like I was always into that perfection. Yeah. You always try to avoid it, but some things are the inevitable. If that's the way you meant it, but yeah. You live in North Indiana. I didn't know that. Yeah. Wow, girl, you are up there. Yes. Shout out to Northern Indiana. Gotta go, but I will be back again. Oh, no worries. Yes, thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Absolutely. Thanks to you. I will be back again reading the book. I have a wonderful evening, friends. You too, my dear Evelyn. You have a wonderful evening, girl. Be home safe. I don't know where you are, but like, be safe, girl. There you go. I'm so tongue tied today. Good lord. Now I go to bed with socks on. Never before in my life. Oh my gosh. Yes. No one's in the muffin. Okay. Bye, Evelyn. Yes. Stay safe, Evelyn. See, you guys can type it out. I can't even say. Right? Ew, Nicole, I hate socks. I cannot wear socks in bed. It makes me feel restricted. Like why are you holding me back? Oh. Unless I don't know. When you're sick and your mom puts on Vicks all over you, she used to put Vicks on my feet when I had a cold, and then she put socks on it. And I'd be like, what are you doing? She's like, it'll make you feel better. I don't know if it ever did. You too, Evelyn. Nicole, it's so hard. My son is a knucklehead. I'm glad we're not the only boy moms where our sons are just, but we love them. Elsa teaching us today, let it go. Yes, let it go. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Let it go and let God. See, my big sis understands, Nia. Gotta do it sometimes. True that, Grace. Costco has a heated vest on sale. See? I was just looking for a heated vest because when I got my husband on Amazon, the battery charger, it like snapped or something. I don't know what. I think I shoved it in the closet too hard. Like, it snapped. So I'm like, I gotta find a new vest for him or a jacket for him. Because I tell him he's like a little chihuahua that needs like something warm next to him. Because my chihuahua will shiver if he's not next to me and warm. So I'm like, okay, you need that. Me too, Delilah. I can never sleep with socks on ever, but now I'm freezing. Oh, okay, so you had no choice but to be in the sock crew. I'm so sorry, because I know it's uncomfortable. Let go, let God is written on my chalkboard yes. She has that, that's like an affirmation. Yes, let go, let God. That is amazing. And that's why Linda has the whole personality she does have. She's just like, you do you, I do me. Beautiful. Sale. Yes. Your husband is blessed with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, his GLP-1 is probably like Redditrutai times 20 because like it's too strong. His GLP-1 is a little too much. When I tell you his metabolism, he has to eat before he goes to bed because he burns so much fat and calories in his sleep. Like, he sweats. It's wild. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But yeah. Oh, hold on. I had to move you guys because my child is going through the kitchen. Let's see. And my bidet is... You have a heated seat? Oh my gosh. Must be so comfortable in the morning. When it's all cold and you sit down and you're like, oh, thank you. Yes, that's my dog, Paco Taco. First name Paco, last name Taco. Absolutely. Elsa. Yes, Elsa. Delilah, fancy. I know, super fancy. She gets like, please preheat my seat before I sit down so my buns are nice and toasty. Thank you. Your husband sounds like a wonderful, stable force in your life. He really is. Oh, thanks for saying that. He has always made me grounded. Anytime I had like a fear and anxiety come up, I've never met somebody who was so like, okay, and what? Like, what? Like, just so like, if that's what you stand for, then stand on it fully. If you're against that, then be against it fully. He never does anything half, like 50%. It's always 100 or nothing. And I'm like, how do you do that? What if somebody else feels like this? Or what if I hurt somebody's feelings? He's like, so what? Go ahead, get a soda. And I'm like, so what? That's just the way his attitude's always been. Not attitude, but who he's always been. And I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to hide my dad grabbing his Dr. Pepper. Okay. Sorry, the family's coming out now. It's really good if you can practice that. I get too emotional sometimes to just let it go. Yeah, to practice it was not easy. It took me years and years to really practice standing on what I said, and then not only standing on it, but like whatever somebody else felt, being like, that's on you, not me. But I had somebody to help me, so doing it by yourself, it would have probably took me a lot longer. I really like that phrase, they choose and I choose my... I really like that phrase, they choose and I choose my reaction. Yes, they choose what they want, I can choose what I want. And two things can be true at the same time. You can be two different people in the same room and have the same thing happen, and there will always be two different outcomes. Like, I saw this. No, I saw this. You just gotta kind of let it be, because it's your truth and their truth at the same time. Yes, my brother gifted it to me because I ain't spending that kind of money on the toilet seat. Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Not true in Chicago. Well, I can finally tell my man that and be like, look, it's not true. So I gotta go see sunshine, okay? Miss Day. I grew up having to lay down on the ground. Yep. Just to watch TV because I can't. Yeah. My mom grew up like that. And she's like, I don't care, what other place has violence. Like, I'm used to it. That's how you live with, like, no fear. Oh, trying to hug my dad. All you can do, Mia, is try. Yep. That's all you can do is try. No offense, but I don't want anything sprint. Right? I tried one a couple times, and I'm like, I can see the hype. But one time, I guess I didn't press the pressure right. That pressure was, like, strong, honey. I was like, oh, geez. That was a bit much. Nicole, I didn't think I used... Was it Nicole? I didn't think I'd use it either. But Japan... Yeah, in Japan, that's like... Japan, I think India, they really, really are into that. And, I mean, they swear by it, so... I take the heated seat though, right? I used to have one of those cushy ones. Like, it wasn't just a porcelain, it was like cushy. And it was just like my bathroom, so I knew how to keep it clean. I miss my cushy seat now. Oh my god, living with too much men? No. I believe you, amigo. Why would I think you're lying? What was that line about? Bless you. I had no idea what I said about that. So sorry. But I'm glad you believe me. You're welcome. This is You're welcome. Frito chili cheese dogs on your mind. I know those are going to stay in my mind. I'm going to save these. And then I'm going to crush them up for later. For my little chili cheese. Okay, my family friend left the kitchen. I made cheeseburgers, so I guess they're all in there being like, where's my cheeseburger? Yum. They are my most favorite, and they don't sell them in Texas. Amiga is the best. Oh, that's what you thought I was. Okay, the chili cheese. Okay, yeah, no, the chili beans. Yeah, no, I just wanted to show you. Grays aligns with the control issues. Teenage puberty is like menopause for adults. I never thought about it like that. My son is going through man on pause. That's how Drea says it. Losing Drea. She says, I'm going through men on pause. That's so true. I love that. I absorb way too much of what said about me, so I meant that people will talk and I can't allow that to stress me and take my peace. Absolutely. You absorb what people say. People like that. Yeah, no, it's tough. It's tough to be the sponge. I call the people that do that, they are the sponge. It's like children. Especially little children. They kind of pick up on things you didn't really realize, and you're like, oh, I did not know you realized that. Yeah, I'm an analyzer, and I don't mean to, but I analyze everything people do. And it's just the way my brain works. I listened on my walk. This sounds like a book I could get into. Oh, hopefully I can join the next week. Of course, Cookie. Oh my gosh. Even if you just want to listen and talk, I just appreciate you being here, Cookie. Yes, I'm glad you had an excellent walk and you got your steps in and you did that thing for today. Absolutely, that you're safe. Thank you. Many of us do graze. I know you'll do great at work, though. I know you'll do great at working through it because you're understanding of it. Exactly. Once you recognize it, you see it, you understand it, then you can work on it. Yes. Delilah Perry / menopause is adult puberty. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Yay, Cookie. Next time, next Saturday. You're going to do yours at 2 o'clock, Delilah? Next Saturday? Cool. 100% sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, little cool guy emoji. I like that emoji. Grays, I am a sponge too. You guys are the sponges. It's a Mexican thing. Vapor rub. Right? The whole vapor rub on everything when you're sick. Oh my goodness. She said it's a Puerto Rican thing too. Yes. A Latino thing. Yes. I'll text you the link, amiga. Oh, sent me the link to the vest. Thank you. I appreciate that. This was perfect timing and did my soul some good. Oh, thank you. That's amazing. That's what this was for. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's incredible. I'm glad we could do this for you. Everything happens for a reason. Glad I found the bees. Oh, the busy bees and the Pickle Posse. I'm glad you found us too. We love you, sunshine. V stole all of your... Yeah, he stole all my GLP-1. That's why I need my Zep. And I'm like, just give me some of it. My gosh. It's expensive out here now. Give me your GLP. Ooh, the vest. Yes. And it's $10 off. Thank you, Delilah. I'm gonna put that to the side, but ooh, thank you. I need his natural GLP-1 because it's not fair. Like I said, I'll give you some of my fat because I got plenty, but like, give me some of your GLP-1. We are so glad you found us too. I'm so happy you found us. And I'm near Cleveland by the lake, and we get lake effect up here, and it gets cold as donkey balls. We got the monkeys, the donkeys. I am so sorry. It is freezing up there. I can't complain. I have the air conditioner on right now, and for no good reason. It's like, let me take off my watch so I can show you guys. That's the degree in San Diego. It's 71. So sorry. Let me see. Love a heated toilet seat. Ooh. I need to sit on a heated one, see how it feels like. For real, Cookie is bomb. And my truck has heated seats too. A girl, how fancy. My old car had heated seats. This one, I don't know if this one does. But it used to make my hoodie feel like it was on fire. I'm like, oh my god, it's a little too hot. Exactly, F their feelings. Felicia, oh hey Journey Girl. Hello everybody from Journey Girl. Felicia and everyone in the chat has been listening. You've been in the clouds. Yay. Thanks for coming out the clouds, girl. We appreciate it. I don't believe they were home. I don't believe they were home the whole time. They showed themselves. Our cars do too, but it's something that sitting on a heated toilet seat that warms my soul. She said, let me just release on this. Yes. Hey, damn it, it's Johnny. Hi, Amika. Journey. It's all good. Yes, Cookie, it's the best feeling. Oh, I gotta sit on a heated toilet seat. I'll make my own. I'll just get couple like bags of hot water and just put it on the seat for a while and then take it off and sit down. I gotta test it out. Nicole! Don't stop believing, Journey. Don't stop believing. Let's meet up in Chicago, amiga. Yes, meet up in Chicago, honey. She said, I'm down too, Delilah. Look at you, Sunshine. You're gonna everybody in the community meeting you up in your hometown. Yes. Heck yes, Nicole. Early summer 2026. You guys have plans and everything? Yes! Nicole! I'm down for Chicago. I have friends in Northwest Indiana. Been there lots of times. Oh my gosh. Line equals... Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I figured. I was like, oh, okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I gotta hide him. Okay. David heard you say my name and seeing the chili pizza was like, oh, when is she sending them? Oh gosh, I'm gonna. The kids are off for like the Veterans Day, like kind of like Wednesday, because they're off from Monday and Tuesday. So I'm like, okay, the next time I could do anything is like on a Wednesday. I'm supposed to film on a Wednesday. I haven't put out a video in a while, so Wednesday, girl. I'll try to send them Wednesday. Mia, are you down, girl? Cookie, let's go. Yes. I keep having to unplug my charger because my son keeps going by. That's okay. Plug in, please. Yes. Hey, Grace, I've been watching your videos. Just haven't been able to comment. Oh, yay. I'm behind on like 2 Grace videos. So I'm in the same boat, girl. Don't worry. Chili beans and love. I'm down for Chicago or Vegas. Ooh, Vegas, honey. Yes. Sorry, I like to go to the casino. Yes. My happy places. I gotta go to Chicago now, okay? I gotta tell my husband to stop being a big poo-poo head when I go to Chicago. I know Harjory will be down, so you volunteer her as tribute. Yes, volunteer Harjory. Harjory's like, can hear us like something buzzing in her ear, like, Chicago? Cookie, how about both? Yes. She said, psh, Journey, at least to my concerns, you've got both. Yeah, aw, hands full. Happy to connect with you on the line. Oh, you're so sweet, Grace. Cookie, say more. What do you enjoy in Vegas? Yes, tell us more. Yes, I tried to make it. Yes. Oh, I'll do both for sure. Oh my gosh. Yes, because I get off at 1:30. Oh, okay. Okay. Grace, the hotel rooms, casinos, the shows, the service rooms, and eating out. Yeah, Vegas is a whole deal, honey. I love it. Hey, yes, around the world, honey. Cookie, don't forget OMBS. What is OMBS? Onions, meatballs, and what is it? Barbecue sauce? Is that what we're doing? I'm going to make my Miralax coffee. Oh, okay, good. You got a release. I drink my Miralax at night. So by the time in the morning, bam, baby, it's right there. Zep vials are expensive in the street. Yes, these streets are expensive. I eat less so that money goes to support my. Yep, we're hitting that Z. And we got to pay for it somehow. Expensive, girl. I feel you. Cookie, yes. Let's see, damn it, Johnny, my favorite coffee enema special. Wait, who's going to Vegas? Oh, they were just talking about, I don't know, like, Cookie says she likes going to Vegas and Chicago, happy places. Delilah, you already know, honey. It's 62 degrees today. I'm so sorry. That's cold, honey. We are Journey. Oh, we are Journey. Let's roll, baby. My car has heated seats and steering wheel. I've never heard of a heated steering wheel. I don't even drive, but like that's cool to know. It was nice. Oh, that's good. She's like, woo woo. She's like, I'm still cold. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, honey. That's awesome, sunshine. Journey, we all need to go. I'm ready for Vegas. Right? I'm ready for Vegas. Anytime, honey. I'll meet you over in Vegas. Vegas is like a 5.5 hour ride. The way my husband drives, we'll get there in 4 hours. Don't worry. Sunshine, mine's too. Yes, Cookie. Cookie, come on through, Cookie. Once the FAA airspace restrictions are over, let's go. Yeah, Delilah was telling me about that. Yes, let's go, Cookie. It's 43 in Chicago, but it feels like 38. From somebody from Southern California, it's too cold. I went to Jersey and I experienced 48 degrees. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go home. My sister's like, we're not going home for another week. And I was like, no, I'm going home today. I cannot do the cold. That cold. Ooh, girl. That's a different type of cold. Amiga, we're making plans here in the chat. I know you guys are making plans here in the chat. I'm being nosy, so I'm reading them. What gives you time? What gives you time to work on V? Oh, that gives you time to work on V. Absolutely. Come on, Journey. I got free play waiting. I know you got that. Not them free plays. I'm trying to hit the free plays all the time at the casino. Like, just give me 5 more free play. Yep. She says, dude, no rush, amiga. Felicia thought you guys were planning without her. Oh, Felicia thought, yeah, I know, right? I thought you guys were planning to sing home. And oh my god. You guys are over here making all these plans. Let me in. Mama's trying to have a vacation. Cookie. I love that money emoji. I don't know why. I took off Monday. I go back to work Wednesday. Oh, okay. So it is the veterans. Nice. You get like a nice little 4-day getaway. Yes. Cookie, if you win, we all win, right? Girl. I'm behind on everyone's videos, even my own. Not your own videos. I think I'm behind on your video too. Sorry, Delilah. You know, you know a journey. Delilah, Delilah, Sam and I don't even have. She don't even have a channel. I'm behind. We all got all kinds of plans in the works, don't we? Right? I mean, I can't even keep up. Yes, Journey, it's on me if I win. You guys heard it first. It's on Cookie Girl if she wins. Yes, give us some of those cookie crumbs. Haha, Johnny. Yes, ma'am. I am a great planner. Oh. She said, pooh, Delilah, taking over the planning. Sorry, my eyes are watering, so my vision's all kinds of blurry. Girl, I get that too. You know? Oh my god, I forgot about the old man ball snacks. Oh my gosh. Onion meatball, whatever else works too. I totally forgot about that. Because you talked about yours. Mine's is just, it's saggy. Look at that. If I can get rid of it and be snatched, like, look how snatched I'd be if it wasn't for that. Duty calls. I'll watch the rest replay. Oh, thank you. Yes, thanks for being here, cousin. Thanks for being here, Miss LaFay. Get that money and get that working, girl. Absolutely. And I'll always be there. Felicia's good to drink it at night, but for me, I can't do coffee. Oh, right. If you're putting in your coffee, that makes sense. Yeah. No, absolutely. Have a great day. Yeah, old man ball snacks. I got you, Johnny. Delilah. Yeah, OMBS is members only lie inside. Yeah, it's our inside joke. I was trying to make a video on it because, like, you know, the saggy skin, but, like, obviously Delilah is like, that's my thing. And I'm like, wow, can't even have old man ball snacks. I can't help it if it just came out. I just said it and it came out to become a joke. She did. I have that too, Delilah. It sucks. It does. Age and fat will get us every time, Johnny. Oh my god. If you find anything to help it, let me know. She's gonna tell you, Trenton, a couple of winters ago, is -13. Ah, nah. I would have had it packed it up. I would have been like, it's my time to leave Earth today. I cannot do negative. Nah, girl. Trust me, it's because I'm from a place where it's the same weather all day, every day. Like, it gets rainy, yeah, but even when it's rainy, it's like 68, 65. Sometimes it gets in the 50s, but it does not get cold in San Diego. I have a heated seat, heated steering wheel car too, thank God. I didn't use it once last winter, and it's still fall, and I've used it like 10 times. Oh, wow. Yeah, if I had a steering wheel, like, that's so nice. You just put your hands on there and you're like, oh, that'd be so nice. Ugh, I know. Nicole, it's the weight loss. Yeah, it is. Enjoy the time off, Michelle. Absolutely. Okay, I'm listening. I gotta take my Delilah and have a drink. Yes. I was born and raised in... See? Chi-Town. I just didn't want to say it because I didn't want to bring offense to, like, if people don't like to call it Chi-Town. For anyone that did not grow up in the Midwest or East Coast, it might be best to visit Chicago in the summer. Right? See? She knows what I was talking about. Because, like, my husband calls it Chi-Town. He's like, it's also, like, Chirac, where, like, people just be, you know, quick, what's it called? They have, like, a happy trigger finger. Yeah. I was like, but let me stop dumping on Chicago. This is haha, Johnny, thanks for the reminder. I need one too. She said thank you. However, downtown Chicago is so beautiful during the Christmas time. See, that's where I want to go, where the beauty is. amazing because I love going to other people's downtowns because, well, I don't really get out much. So like when I see like downtown LA, when it is around like holiday seasons, I love seeing people's downtowns. And when I was in downtown Jersey City, beautiful. New York City, obviously amazing. LUSD, Chicago ain't no joke in the wintertime. I can't do the cold, you guys. Old man, Bolshnak's chins, yes, I'm so sorry. She says, oh, BS, oh my goodness, y'all are too funny. I literally laughed out loud. Hey, Kim J, girl, yes. Thanks for in the books. I already did the book chapter, but we're just chit-chatting at this point now. Thanks for being here, girl. I know you got things you gotta do, so it is okay. I'm just glad you're here. Kim J is my girl. She is my Pookie Pie, my everything. She said, hey, Kim J. Mika, you forgot. Yeah, she's from Northern California. And Northern and Southern California, very different Californians. But we do experience a lot of the same things, that's for sure. See, hey, Keon. Hey, Cookie. She said, Cookie, have you just have to wear car hat coast and real winter gear purchased in Chicago? Ooh. She knows what's good. I have no idea about winter wear like that. I thought North Face or Northgate was like it until I went to like the East Coast and I was like, man, this does nothing. Level up. That's what suggested early summer to avoid humidity and heat waves. Oh. Or stay indoors. That's what I did. Nice. Yeah, I'm always indoors. Yep, that was our plan. Yep, that's our plan. Is summer 2026. Nice. Hi Z. Hi Delilah. Downtown Cleveland is beautiful in the winter too. East side is never pretty. Now we got a code name, like, you know, where's the nice side and where's the side where they're ready to pull that thing, you know what I mean? I need to know. The coldest I ever, 40? Negative 40? No. I couldn't do it. I promise you I could not do it. I love the cold too, but negative 40? No, girl. You would have had to take me to the Lord that day. Like, I can't even fathom how cold that is. I cannot fathom how cold that is. I've never been to Cleveland. Let's see, the car did not want to start. And then you get car troubles in the cold. Oh no. Sandra? Sorry, I didn't say it right. Right, negative 40? No. I cannot comprehend that type of cold. And these are people like Michelle where it is cold. Negative 40. Oh my, I've never seen that. I think mine was negative 15. No, man. School is still open? No, girl. No. No. I cannot imagine. Ooh, I'm sorry. It makes me cold just thinking about it. But yeah, we have reached the end, you guys. Oh, no more. I bet you can even feel the difference between, right? It's just cold is cold is cold is cold. Like, at that point, those Minnesotan kids, yeah, they're built different. You guys are built like the Eskimos. Although I don't know, they said that wasn't a good term to use for the Eskimos. So the Icelandic people, I don't know. I don't want to be, I don't want to make someone feel a certain way. So yeah. Oh, I did cryotherapy. It was negative 170. That was for 2.5 minutes. See, I'm only to do cryotherapy because I know it's gonna stop, and it's only a couple 60 seconds, 120 seconds. I will just look at it as seconds. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna stop soon. But to wake up, be in the middle of the day, sleep in negative 40, no. Those Minnesota, yeah, they're built different. Oh my god, not the old man Bolshenaks freeze at both 15 and 40. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good point, Cookie. Let's see. Same with the -40. It is hilarious when I hear people say it's cold at 50 degrees. Visit the Midwest. Exactly. I am those people, Nia, where I'm like, oh my god, I'm freezing in this 50 degrees. I can't function. Girl, I would not be able to last a second in the Midwest. Yes, that is absolute cray cray. And she's laughing at you, Sandra Guru. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you all for sharing and joining the maiden voyage. Yes, of let them. Oh my gosh. Ah, she said Sandra. Oh my gosh. Level up. Anything above 0 is play outside weather. Nah, girl. Sandra, you are built different, honey. I get cold now at 70, right? I get cold now right at 70. It's 71 right now, and I'm like, I'm a little cold. I got the AC on. I gotta turn it off. Maybe the cold will make things shrivel up and go. If they can get the cold to make me snatched, honey, yeah, do it. You get below 0, and then it starts to get cold. Sandra, you're a different type of human being. Although I'm in Nashville, I freeze every time I go home to Chicago. Yeah, you went home to Chicago. I forget. Yeah, Nia's family's in her. Yeah, I don't know if you're from there or that's where everyone is, but yeah, yes, yes, Kim, you read the book. Love the book. Let them. Yeah, no, we were having a great discussion about it. I'm glad. I didn't even know a lot of people actually read this book or had this book beforehand. I'm the one that's, you know, fall far behind on it. Like, I don't know. Every time I talk to somebody, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do the book. Let them, and they're like, oh, I have that. I'm like, I had no clue about this book. I'm so glad you've read it before. She said, yes, Nicole. Okay, my bees and my pickles, good night. Yes, we're gonna wrap it up. I hope to enjoy next week's. I enjoyed the little time I had today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Yes, enjoy your weekend, Miss Cookie Honey. But ladies, I'm serious about Chicago. She said, but ladies, just so you know, I am serious about Chicago Summer 2026. Vegas is to be determined. Let me know when you go to Vegas, girl. I'll be there. Hi, Kim J. It's 31 here now. Oh, no, girl. I almost cussed. Oh, my gosh. Ugh. Hey, Miss Linda. Let's see. Yes, it is. Midwest folks have on shorts in December. It's 40 degrees. It's a sweater on. Midwest folks are... Yeah, you guys are... Midwest folks are built Ford tough. Built like Ford. Oh, my gosh. But thank you, everybody, for coming to the breaking news. I don't know where it's at, but somewhere up here. Breaking news, chapter 1 of the book Let Them by Mel Robbins. Thank you guys for being here and just, you know, you saw my family come, you saw them go. Like, thanks for just hanging out with me. And next week it will be on Delilah's channel. So chapter 2 next Saturday will be on Delilah's, and then we'll go back and forth like that. So look out for Delilah's post, Delilah's like her notifications. Go look at her. She'll be on chapter 2. I'll be there too, obviously, and then next week we'll come back here, or the next week. So yeah, let me go through the last bit of these comments, and then, girl, I gotta go because I'm hungry. Sunshine, email me. Let's get you on our Christmas card. Yes, email not Nicole. Although you can email Nicole too. I don't think she'd mind. Email Delilah because she has a Christmas card she's giving out to everybody. Girl, not the 35. Oh, I can feel my toes getting colder when you guys keep talking about how freezing it is. I'll be in Vegas in January. Wow. Let me see what I'm doing in January, girl. Let me see. Everyone enjoy your weekend. Yes, Miss Nia, thanks for coming in, big sis. That is my... I love Miss Nia, baby. Thank you. You have a great weekend. Thanks, Felicia. You are welcome, Sandra. You are welcome, Sandra, girl. You did amazing. Thank you so much. Aww. I'm telling you, I have been so nervous to do this book club. I was like, I need to perfect this. I went live on my own. I've, done videos on my own, but this was like, I'm like, I hope I make Delilah like happy and like proud, and that I could do a good job doing this. So see, like hearing you say that, thank you, amiga. Thank you. Yay, I'll try to make the next one. No. Girl, come late, come on time, come early. As long as you're here, that's all I need. That's it, girl. Let's see. I'll make the post tonight for Saturdays. Okay, so go to Delilah Rodriguez, and then she'll put the post on. You have a great night too, Michelle. Stay warm, stay safe, and have a great 4-day weekend. Absolutely. Hello, Michelle. Nia, hi, hun. I love Nia so much. When Cookie me, let's hook up in Houston too. Yes. Email Miss Delilah. I'll get you a room. I'll check out the replay. I'm gonna end right now. Hey Kim J. Check your phone. Oh, my phone? Image. 74. Is that what you sent me? 74 degrees over there? My nose is itchy. Oh, wow. It is 74 over there. Cookie said, I'll check your email from your channel, Delilah. Yes. Me too. Gotta watch the beginning. Oh, I appreciate that if you did. Oh, Nia, amazing job. This is a great job. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate that so much. I just really wanted to do a good job today. Thank you. All right. For real, 3 a.m. comes a quick. Oh, yes. Hey, Kim J. Sweet Healthy Live. Bye, V. Hi, Journey. It's warm where I am. Oh, thank goodness. Because everyone's talking about freezing it. I was saying I got your room covered in Vegas if you go. Oh, bye. Yes, bye, Sandra girl. Love you, girl. We're getting snow. Oh, girl. And on that note, I love you guys. Don't ever forget to pollinate this world with love, joy, and kindness. Always, always choose kindness. Words alone can truly make somebody's day. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. Let's see. She said, way to rub it in, Kim. Okay, guys. I love you. Bye. Oh my gosh, my dog is now barking.